So, I just got back from my Suicide Squad viewing, and let's just start this review. So, Suicide Squad. Bam. It's the third film in the DC Cinematic Universe, or the DC Extended Universe, as they call it. Whatever. Of course, goes Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and then now this. I wasn't a fan of Man of Steel, and I wasn't a fan of Batman v Superman. That's just my own personal preference, so deal with it. And Suicide Squad, I was really looking forward to it. It was probably my most anticipated DC film from their announced lineup. Shazam would be number one, but it's been like 2 years now, and there's been zero news whatsoever on it. So I have a gut feeling that's going to be canceled. Just a gut feeling. Suicide Squad. The basic is a very powerful, strong villain slash threat to the planet pops up, and Amanda Waller gets these 6 to 8 extremely bad people to team up in a Suicide Squad to do something good, to stop the villain. And this is all going to be spoiler free, so don't worry about spoilers. And Suicide Squad, I want to give you what I liked first, because there's probably more things that I disliked about it than I liked. So let's start with the good. Save the bad for the last. The good. The acting is superb through the whole cast. The acting is very well done, and the soundtrack is very nice. Some of the songs, though, are like modern day, like pop punk songs, and they feel kind of forced and don't really fit the tone of the movie at times. But the soundtrack is really good. Margot Robbie as Quinn, Harley Quinn. She was perfect. She was really good. I really liked her as Quinn. Based on the trailers, I'm like, I might not really like see her as the character, but she did really well. I was pleasantly surprised. And Rick Flag, Joel, my man Kinnaman. I love this actor, and freaking, I swear he is the most like freaking underrated actor in filmmaking right now. He is fantastic, and he nails Rick Flag. Katana, played by Karen Fukuhara. She was really good. I'm a huge fan of her in the comic books. Thumbs up. She didn't really have much screen time, and she really only had like one small key scene that she like was the star in. But outside of that, she was fine. Viola Davis as Amanda Waller. Perfection. She was the badass, boss, kick-ass lady that she is from the books. And she doesn't take shit from nobody. She puts her foot down and is like, yo, you're going to do what I say, or I'm going to just freaking blow your face off. It's that easy. This is shocking for me to say this, but Jai Courtney, Captain Boomerang, might be his perfect role, because I liked him in it, and I hated Jai Courtney in the one Die Hard movie. I hated him in Terminator Genesis, but I call it that to make fun of it. I don't like Jai Courtney, and Hollywood just keeps like force feeding us him, which I don't understand why. But he was actually good. And now to get to the bad. The story is bare bones. There is no twist, there's no turns. It is literally like generic, like, bad guy comes up, force these villains to join, fight bad guy. That's it. There is like no real big twist or turns. The action scenes. David Ayer, I'm a big fan from him, like Fury and Sabotage and stuff. So, and with all of his films, he like directs the action too close. So it's like at times during the action scenes in the film, it was kind of difficult to really truly sense or see what was like happening in those fight scenes. And the editing, editing, the same for Batman v Superman, and I don't know why this keeps happening, is really off. Especially because like you will cut to scene from scene with like no correlation, like no connection to the previous scene. And this movie has flashbacks. Shocker. And some are like placed in like middle of like key scenes, and it's kind of like that kind of like kills the flow of the film. And the final action scene is really poorly edited, and it's just poorly done. And I hate saying this, but it reminded me of Fantastic Four / Font 4 Stick from last year, and that's not a good sign. And on to the characters. Will Smith as Floyd Lawton, Deadshot. He's a great actor. He's fantastic. Is he good in Suicide Squad? Hell yes. He actually turns on his acting chops and goes at it. He's really good at it. But here's the issue. He's playing Deadshot. And in the film, Will Smith plays Will Smith. And by that, I mean he's a jokey, charismatic character. And if you read the Suicide Squad comics, Deadshot's not really that way. He's a more serious, like, let me just get this shit over with and move on. And to me personally, Will Smith felt more like Star-Lord from Guardians than Deadshot. And that leads me to my next acting gripe. Jared Leto as the Joker. Ha, ha, ha. Can't wait to show you my toys. I don't like his Joker at all. And it's not because I like Jared Leto, and he can act his ass off. He's a very talented actor. And I don't know what caused him to like... The Joker's voice, to me, it just doesn't fit right with the character itself. And the Joker does like this like weird like growl a lot. And it's like, what? So that was weird. And I still can't get past his design with the tattoos and the fucking silver-plated teeth. That still bothers me at times. But to me, this Joker didn't feel like Joker. And to me, I personally don't feel like this Joker could go toe-to-toe with, like, Ben Affleck's Batman. And I'm a huge fan of, like, Batfleck. So, it's like, I kinda want to see more of the Jared Leto's Joker, so maybe it'll grow on me, or, like, maybe they just pick scenes that didn't show him in the right light, because according to Jared Leto, there are a bunch of Joker scenes that got cut from the film. So I'm hoping the solo Batman movies, like a Red Hood or like a Killing Joke or like a Joker-centric story, because I want to know if it was like the director or Jared Leto that made the Joker act that way. So I kind of want to see more of it. And plus, I want to see how this Joker acts around Batman. And another minor gripe. Joker in this acts more like a jealous boyfriend of Quinn than like Joker does. If you read the comic books, you know that Joker and Harley have a pretty messed up, like, love relationship, not relationship thing. Like, Joker beats her, and Joker's like, no, fuck you, go away, and all that stuff. And in this, they don't show that. Like, that's what they are. That's what those characters are. So, And don't get too excited for the Joker because he's not in it much. He probably has like 5 minutes of screen time. He's in it very little, which I enjoyed because this is a Suicide Squad film, not a Joker movie. And Batman's in it, but again, he's not in much. He's in like, I want to say less than 2 minutes, probably. He has two really, really, really short scenes. But, Batfleck is always good. He's probably my favorite character so far that DC has put out in this old DC cinematic world. And to me, he's probably the one that they've done the most right by in terms of comic books. So, good job, Ben Affleck. And another small little gripe. The CGI in this is bad. And it's not always. There are key moments where the CGI is rough. And especially at the end during the final fight scene with the big bad villain, that CGI is really rough. And I'm trying to think of a film to compare it to. Oh my god, dude, I keep saying Fantastic Four from last year. And that's a horrible comparison because that movie in itself is just as a whole really, really rough to sit through. But CGI is bad. You can tell that there are scenes that cut out, like some quick scenes from the trailers, like when Joker says, "Man, I can't wait to show you my toys." That's not in the film. The Harley Quinn bar scene where she's asking the Suicide Squad what they want to drink, that's not in the film. And then there was a on-set video capturing Quinzel and Joker like getting out of a car and like fighting-ish, and that's not in the film. So there's a lot of stuff that they cut from this movie. And the same for Batman v Superman. So yeah, part of me is like wondering, like, is Warner Brothers like chopping these films up because like they don't want them like super long, or like what's happening? Because something is going on with DC Films and them that both studios aren't like congealing well, and they aren't just like on the same page. And hopefully Jeff Johns can fix it all. I hope. But Suicide Squad, yeah, final thoughts. I usually don't rate films because that to me is like a but for this review I'm going to rate it a 5.5, and again, that's not bad. A lot of people think that's bad, but in reality that's an average movie. It's 50%. It's right down the center. It's not good, it's not bad, so it's like averagey. Would I watch it again? Probably in 6 months when the film's out of my mind and or if the film's on TV. Sure, I'd probably put it on for like background noise. Right now, I have no interest in seeing this movie, and how people are saying that I've seen it 4 times now shocks me, because I don't think that I could sit through it one more time in theaters soon. No, I couldn't do it. So, Suicide Squad. Don't trust the critics. Don't trust me. View the film and make your own thoughts. Because I know people who loved it. I know people who, like me, love certain aspects but know that the film has major flaws. And then there's people who just hate the movie downright to hate it. So, watch it, post your own views, post your thoughts below, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.